I don't know if this fantasy will be our
We're
final.
supposed to do our duty when they...
Because I both want to and don't want to do the side quests. I kind of feel like I should, just because I know I'm never going to do these again. Do this game again. There's not going to be a second playthrough. But at the same time, there has not been much... Oh my gosh, my voice. There has not been much to say that these quests are going to be good.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh?
So...
And why is that?
Remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attack?
I'm probably going to be
Now the
skipping
rest
through
have
some of the
come to join
dialogue.
him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down.
Okay.
I'd build a new barracks here, but where would I put 'em? Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's been more and more of them turning up lately. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we can't keep cramming more and more people in, and that's what I was hoping you might help me with.
You want me to help with the overcrowding problem?
Thank you, Clive.
So,
Well,
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that play.
it was a tragedy, and if any of us could have done anything to stop it, but what's done is done.
Oh right, the place
And
where
those who lived there
my
wanted
mom
the
slaughtered all the
village they
people.
loved to...
I suppose you...
The blight might be pressing in. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made nasty
Got it.
bastards would have sent someone to clear them out sooner.
I appreciate they put all the effort into the voice acting all this,
I do.
but
Eastpool was once home to people I loved.
And I know the men will... I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how...
at this point, when I'm so far into the game,
and I dare
it's
say
like,
he's got some ideas of his own too. What do you
it's not even
talk to
world
him?
building anymore.
Of course.
It's just, hey, you know those people who have been helping us? Well, they're living like beggars, and there's no room to put them anywhere. So, and
So
also,
wait.
this other thing,
Let's hear your plan.
and so I want you to go kill people in this village. Oh, but also, do you remember that village?
So Wade.
It was like, there's a question, there's like 3 questions before there's an actual,
And you.
like, statement for
I spoke
anything
with
new.
Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right.
Oh, you know that conversation we just had? Let's reiterate it
I
on
rather
this
feel
step,
my men
just
have
in
been
case
treading on her toes somewhat
someone
since
took
joining
the
us,
quest and then went
not to
off
mention
somewhere.
each other's. And then there are the bearers. We need somewhere to settle them.
As can I, which is why I agree.
That's very kind of you. With you beside us, we shall
It's
soon
very
send
kind of
that-
you.
So,
That thankfully there aren't too many of them, and rather less thankfully. A small force would suffice to clear them.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and make sure I'm not taking...
I can't ask you to...
The Akashic are the bigger risk.
Well, I shall summon my...
Shall I wait for you?
No need, my
And it's
lord.
just gonna kill a few
Shall see you then.
bandits. And that's what this quest will amount to. Is there a faster warp point? I think there is. There actually, yeah. Right outside of Eastpool, actually. That's convenient, for once. I swear though, if I just go in and like yeah, this game needs a card minigame.
You think you can just walk in here? Kill him.
You will leave Eastpool now.
Are they really just called unsavory settlers?
Then.
Oh,
Or maybe
and
not.
they reused this guy from the bounty?
What's that thing doing here? Doesn't
It's called
matter.
2 Scoops?
Those two.
Having not played in like a week or so. Not bad. Not 2 weeks. Sorry. I did a really long stream. I don't think it was quite 2 weeks. Although in case you missed my tweets, the reason I'm not finishing whatchamacallit, Bomb Rush, is because that game had a save issue, so that's on indefinite hiatus for now. We'll come back to it eventually. Just like I do actually plan on going back to Star Wars and finishing up the side stuff in that. Just not when it runs at 30 FPS.
I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
Because we're just watching.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
So do you think the only unique enemy
Men will be bringing
in the
bearers
game
who'll
is
be
that
leaving here, I
dragon?
assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away,
Actually, wait a second.
before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course.
It's been a while since we fought it, but that dragon that's the level 50 bounty, that might have the same moveset as the Akashic dragon from that very first Mother Crystal we broke.
Home. Without masters.
I somewhat remember the laser
Our lives
move.
are our own at last.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashic in sight.
Well, not right now.
Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place.
Okay.
It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease.
So,
But we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady
kind of begs the
Hannah is
question.
buried here. If you don't mind,
Like,
I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a
who's
part
Oscar?
of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely.
Alright, honestly,
need
wait,
anything-
can I get some lore? Who's Oscar? No, we don't get lore on Oscar.
Only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
It's like, is it almost more
Suppose it's
work
safe hands.
to
Time to go and tell Martha the good news.
break things down and then repair them than it would be to just start from scratch? So it wasn't just bandits, it was also a bounty we fought before. Very cool.
Ah, there, Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out.
Yep,
What's
that
all
is
this
exactly
about
what
some
just happened.
shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of me own. What matters is, you did it.
I did it.
Will be. What will you call it?
What else?
Easterner Pool.
Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet.
They're
The way I
straight to
see
building
it,
houses.
Neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs,
Thank you, Martha.
Got it.
No, thank you.
I wanted to.
I wanted this nice renown reward. Man, how many meteorites have struck the Earth around here that people can just give them away? I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. Okay, what's this one? Backlad Trading Places? Sure. Sounds easy enough. I hope it isn't take a thing from A to B.
If we're going to do this, we'll need...
Clive,
All right.
it just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your
Oh, that is
talents.
convenient that I went here first
What
then.
talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness?
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over
Yes,
the Republic, Randalar
okay.
has been particularly badly affected. None remain free for long,
Okay,
of course.
bears
Most find
that
themselves
ran
under
away.
the protection of the fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray.
What is the fist?
Finds
No
itself
lore here.
unable to provide for its new charges.
And you've been looking to buy. To make
Oh,
sure these
they're-
masterless bearers remain that way.
Being put into the
Precisely.
army. Got it.
It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, so we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled.
Luckily, there's a
Somewhere
band
far
of
from the prying eyes
goblins
of those who
nearby.
would see them
We just
enslaved
need you to
once
kill
more.
all of them.
And we
And,
believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small
And then we
hamlet
can
hidden
put
in a
all of
canyon.
our
The place was abandoned
people in there.
a long time ago. But when the men moved
Oh
out,
wait, is that actually what's happening?
the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a
Clear the beasts from Koshok.
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation.
Of course. Leader.
Sounds like you'll have...
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Even if I begin right now, so I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagon.
I'll do my best.
I don't think we're actually going to kill those
You will find
quote-unquote
the village in
peaceful
Treasure's Thread,
goblins,
past Blakeney's
but
Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right.
no.
I'm sure
This is a brand new area. Though that would have been hilarious, actually. Actually, maybe... hilarious is not the right word. It would have been interesting to see if they actually tried to do, like, a complex storyline. Like, hey, you know those goblins that you saved? Or that one dude saved? Well, now we need a place for bears. So what's your decision?
Faster!
Are you going to save the goblins that want to kill you most of the time? Or are you going to save the bears? Decisions. Oh, look, goblins. They just had a whole village here? I guess they're more so ruins.
This must have been a nice place once. And it will be again.
Hey, all the dogs, group up. Come on. Good. Multiple overlapping yelping. The only yelp sound effect they've got. Ow. Stop it. Bark, 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 bark. Oh no, the dogs are working with...
There's a good boy.
The birds are working with the dogs. It's chaos. It's madness. What did I just block? What here had a projectile? Ow. Oh, good job, Dorgle. Alright, so this quest was go kill some animals in a village.
That's all of them. Come on, Toggle. Let's head back to Boklad.
Maybe there's like an item around here? Yeah, both these quests were just sort of like, oh, people are in danger because of the badness that's happening. We need a place to store them. Oh, it just so happens there's a place nearby that has fallen to ruin that you can go kill people in, and then you can come back and get your reward. So I almost forgot. I'm drinking some soda. But it's not diet this time. So let's see, we got Gil. Wow, 31 Gil. Amazing. Again, the Gil pickups in this game feel obligatory. A lot like the side quests. It's like, hey, we need something for the players to pick up. Here's 12 Gil. What can that buy? It can buy one, like, 20th of a potion.
You've a discerning eye. Many thanks. May Gilbert smile upon you.
What's the deal?
Is something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
Is that the guy who
I
plays
shall.
Vision?
Thank you.
That sounded like that voice actor.
Him again. Someone
Or
you
that
know.
actor, rather.
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your...
All right.
Got it. It's like the pace. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your
Louise,
report.
I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
That should be like a
Thank you.
third of the time.
Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the first thing we'll need
Yep.
to do is make sure our offer for the bear...
You're still in negotiation.
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the fist on our... I suppose it's
Okay.
to be expected. But we shall emerge
Well,
I'm not...
Oh, so there's going to be at least one more step to this quest. Great. Also, your brother was watching you.
Ah, Clive.
you wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic.
Yeah, I don't
And
trust
they're
your
expanding.
knowledge on
We've
Dalmekian
been
trader
trying to get
culture,
Eloise to join their
Clive.
ranks for some time now. And judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't.
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an Eloise saved me from slavery. And we have but this was not the life my sister wanted. No, I won't let her give up on her dreams again. She freed me from my bonds, and she must
Got
be
it.
freed from her.
You're a good man.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did, and I want to repay the favor. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises,
She loves you.
and I love her.
Okay.
Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore.
Aren't you the one
Though
watching
I'm
over
sure
her?
I'll still need some help from time to time.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, these bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
Like, the delivery on that. That sounds like a job for the Crimson Caravans. This guy was recording like all of his voice lines in one day. Because he doesn't have a major role. So maybe this is like the very end of his day doing voices. And he was just like tired. Needed a nap.
Be taking you all to a storehouse in the bales. Leave anything you don't need.
Here's an actual interesting side quest. Where like this dude has a rival. Or something like that.
Clive,
That like killed his family
fear
or
that
something
I
like
must
that.
bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short.
The Lord Chief Justice,
Justice's vultures are circling.
I think, killed his family, and
Before we part, I want you to
like
know
they have
that
this long
though I may not
rivalry.
always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you.
Thank you.
Okay,
I
you gave me a
appreciate
pin
the
once
sentiment.
5 years ago.
And is revenge really the answer?
Clive,
It
you
is the one
have
I found,
no
and it is
standing
all that
to
I have
ask
for
that.
since that day.
But what of Lostwing?
Is revenge
Everything
really
you've built.
all that?
I built Lostwing to
What did you
achieve
do
this
for
end.
15 years?
Once it
What
is
kept
done,
you
the village will
going?
have served its purpose.
Avenging your
My comrades
brother?
and I are sure of our cause, and we shall
That was
fight
like
to the
your
last,
core thing?
come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find... Will you take them to your hideaway? That they might live, even should Lostwing die.
Nope, I can't.
I will.
Thank you. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Not me personally, I've got
Last
other
of my
stuff to do.
preparations
Remember,
are complete.
Jill was kidnapped.
And may Griga guide us.
And
All of us.
there's a bunch of stuff happening down south. I don't even remember why I'm here exactly. But apparently I'm here to help these people. Or by the vines. I've seen better days. Though, I mean, it's only been cloudy for like a few weeks. Maybe this is just the off season.
I can walk from here. Everyone, Quentin has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection.
I guess I am doing it
There's a safe
myself,
place I can take you
personally.
to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quentin. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's because he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
I guess they're all invested in the revenge plot too.
You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
Who?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
You late to the party?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster.
A dog? Wow.
Stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
We can't let this happen. Sid!
I can see the concern
Don't
in his
worry about
face.
us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
We all knew where this was
Way over
heading.
to the east, through the woods.
Go somewhere and
Everett
kill
calls
people.
it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
Yeah, sure. It's all, oh, it's to that manor. Wait, isn't... This is where the bomb was, I think, right? Or is that where the dragon is? No. No, I think that's where the Bomb King was. Well, this place is called the Dragon's Eyrie, but...
Fly, Ambrosia.
Hold on. There's the dragon. Svarg. Legally distinct from... Smog. I should forgot what his name was for a second. Oh yeah, here's the random raptors that exist.
Damn it. Don't tell me I'm too late.
Careful, Clive, they've got a dog. Oh no, there's dead people.
Quinton, are you all right?
What?
No. But I am alive.
I don't think his mouth moved at the beginning of that.
Which is
Why'd
more
he
than
go
I
into
can say for my
battle
comrades.
in his, like, merchant
They
smock?
followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
Oh yeah, Clive, there's a giant cat behind you.
This must be the guard dog. Quinton. I'll hold it off. You go.
But
You go, you didn't even bring a weapon.
Die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on then. You're no guard dog. You're just a rabid beast that needs to be put down.
Okay, missed up timing on that. Huh. Me again. You missed me. Now that's a physical attack. Why is this in a name I think I've heard before? That was awkward, but okay. Right, it's called a curel.
If only we'd arrived earlier.
Did you have your revenge inside? Or...
It is. He wept
Oh.
and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear.
Okay, so we didn't even get to see your
I
revenge.
dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause.
So we've got the same tone of voice as you did earlier.
What is
You know.
this? Justice. My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Oh, it's symbolic. It's like
Master
revenge isn't worth it.
Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
Apparently he doesn't care about any of the other people.
You're alive.
Wait,
And so are you.
you?
I'm so sorry.
He doesn't even know his name. I don't even think this guy has a name. It's just like, you're alive. I'm so relieved
And I hate to
that
say it,
you are alive.
but there's more bad news.
Uh-huh.
It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
Flooded? Like by... Aether?